Today's trapping tip is going to be how to make some homemade lure. Stick around. Alright guys, welcome back to another trapping tip. Today's tip, we are going to be making some beaver caster lure. Works really good for all sorts of different animals. So coyotes, bobcats, beavers, badgers, raccoons. I've caught all those animals on this exact specific lure. It's kind of my go-to deal. It's extremely simple. So here we're going to go ahead and get started making it. So here we go today. I got my beaver casters. You can see how old and dry they are. That's okay. I'm just going to crush them up and I'm going to save all these little fine pieces here. And I am wearing gloves. I'm just going to crush them up, and you can already smell that if you're standing here with me. Breaking them up like this. And I'm going to do that with all of them. So then I'm going to take this Vaseline. I'm going to take my Vaseline shovel. I am selling these on my website. If you guys want to check there. They currently are out of stock, but I'll have some more made here very shortly, maybe in the next 10 minutes. So anyways, I'm going to load this cup up with Vaseline. Use it however much you want. I'm going to say that looks like 16 ounces, and I'm probably using about 8. And then I'm going to use the 2 small casters and 1 big one. I saved these casters specifically for that. So I'm going to come over here. I got my wood heat going. Just going to melt her down. While I'm melting down, I'm just going to finish cutting these up. I'm going to break them and then cut them, and all this fine stuff that's falling down here, it's going in that cup too. We've got our stuff over here pretty well liquefied. Hot towel or hot cup. I'm going to grab a towel to kind of help. So if you can get in here and see, it's all liquid. I'm going to take that. And I'm just going to take all this beaver caster, dump it in there, and then I want all of that stuff too. That's good. It's good dried smell there. So anyways, that's the magic recipe. Just going to stir it in here really good. You don't have to completely melt it. I like to, but you don't have to. You can just soften it and stir it in if you want. I have used just a little like food processing chopper deal and done it that way, and that works great too. So that's the long and the short of it. That you can see in there, our lighting's not very good. We just got chunks of it, and as it solidifies, cools off and solidifies, I'm going to go ahead and take it and put it in these little containers. I just put these in my pocket, and one of these when I'm beaver trapping will last me maybe I don't know, 2 weeks or something. I figure I'd catch like 20 beavers off of this. So alright, so we got it all mixed in here and stirred up. It's still liquid. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this out, and I'm pouring some of that petroleum jelly in there with it. And it's all liquid right now, and it's going to solidify. I'm going to do the same thing with this other one. Get all the good stuff out. This one has some from last year. This stuff does not go bad. I've used it from year to year if I have a little left over, and it just does not go bad. It's a great lure. Gonna get those filled up. The good thing about this lure is it's cheap to make. It's easy to make. And tomorrow morning, when you have your morning cup of coffee, it's got a whole different flavor to it. So I think that about wraps it up for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for next week.